All right. Well, hello. I'm going with the theme of the unscheduled live streams. I really apologize for that, but whenever there's news, I do want to talk about it, and I want to do a little bit of research in advance and find a time that works. So I apologize for this. But anyway, I'm sure most of you have heard the news that Father Altman was asked to resign by his bishop. And this really isn't a surprise. Father Altman has been speaking out very strongly. He's actually been using stronger language than John the Son of Thunder. I call for bishops to resign. I call for priests to resign if they're not following the Catholic faith. But he takes it to the next level, and so there's no surprise there. Now I did watch a little bit of his Taylor Marshall interview, and he said about how like his bishop has to go through the canonical process in order to get him to resign, and so it might take up to a year. And my expectation for that is that I think his bishop will like end up taking it to the Vatican. The Vatican will, I guess, request him to resign, and then it's up to him what he does from there. And because he's reached the celebrity status so quickly, who knows what's going to happen? And fame, it's really unpredictable what will happen with fame and how it can get to your head. Even with my small YouTube channel, I'm not the expert on everything, but people ask me questions like I am the expert. I don't know, guys. I mean, there's a lot of questions I can't answer, and really, I would like to direct you to your local Latin Mass priest. That'd be the best option. Find a good traditional priest who will give you good, solid advice for a lot of the questions you have. But anyway, um, I guess the big thing here, you can watch the interviews and you can watch the commentary on this stuff. My big thing I wanted to talk about today was that Bishop Strickland supported Father Altman. And I want to read you the tweet, and I linked it in the description. I can't put it on the screen with this live stream because I don't have the appropriate equipment, software, whatever. But Bishop Strickland, he posted this at 8:24 a.m. on May 24th, which is the day, today, the day that I'm recording. And he said, Father James Altman is in trouble for speaking the truth. I originally supported him when he spoke bold truth during the election. I continue to support him for speaking the truth in Jesus Christ. He inspires many to keep the faith during these dark days. Let us pray for him. So this is actually really massive because not only is Bishop Strickland going against a fellow bishop, he's going against pretty much all the bishops. Now there might be some bishops that maybe kind of support Father Altman, like they might watch his videos and say to themselves that they support his ideas, but Bishop Strickland, this is the first one to publicly support Father Altman. Um, and Bishop Strickland has been labeled as kind of a wacko by the modernist heretics. And I mean, I don't know. They try to label everyone. They try to label everyone as extremists, nutcases, you know. But we're Catholic, so sorry. It's the Catholic Church, and you either follow the doctrines or not. This is going to. I think this has a way. I think this has the potential to send shockwaves through the hierarchy in the United States. Of course, he's only one, and so even the good ones might just kind of shy away from this. But I think we need to ask them questions. Uh, the media needs to hold these bishops accountable, but I don't know if they're going to do that. Now, at the upcoming USCCB meeting, uh, I really expect after reading this, I expect someone to call out Bishop Strickland at the USCCB meeting. What do you think about that? I think it's a very likely possibility because here is kind of a breach in the unwritten rule of unity, because that's why like Archbishop Cordileone refuses to excommunicate Nancy Pelosi. It's all about unity, and so he's not going to go against his fellow bishops, and that's why all these bishops refuse to excommunicate Joe Biden, because any bishop could make a strong statement and excommunicate anyone in their diocese. And Bishop Strickland is doing. He's supporting Father Altman. So I think at the USCCB meeting, this is something we want to watch for. Um, and I don't know. I think it's big. Now, like the party line of the USCCB and the Francis Church is to avoid division. And so we'll see what kind of rhetoric comes up there. And most bishops only get one opportunity to speak at the USCCB meeting. So Strickland's going to say what he's going to say. That's it. And that'll be done. But as far as Father Altman, I pretty much support most of what he says. I haven't watched all of his videos. Um, I think he'll be. It seems like he'll be all right based on his comments to Taylor Marshall. It seems like Father Altman will maintain his parish for at least a year, and then whatever happens, happens. Whether he is is forced to resign from his parish, kicked out of the diocese. I don't think that the bishop can excommunicate him without an actual, like, real reason. But is he going to quit the priesthood? Um, that's a legitimate question as well. And people are going to react very strongly to that too. They're going to say, "Oh, why would he quit the priesthood?" Well, and like I said before, fame gets to your head. And whenever that happens, whenever you become famous overnight, how are you going to react? If you won the lottery, how would you react? You don't know. I mean, you'd like to think you'd react a certain way, but that doesn't mean you're going to. And same with Father Altman. He might like to think that he's going to react in a certain way, but now he has fame. He's got potential for book deals. And so is he going to be like one of these Catholic media outlets that, you know, there's a slow news day, and so they're going to talk about Vatican II and talk about how people are heretics because they don't follow Vatican II, or they're going to talk about, the next extreme topic, like, oh, let's go after the SSPX because that's going to, provoke a strong reaction, and it always does. And it's just one of those things where is he going to continue to get more extreme? And he's going to keep saying uh, things that are like worthy of shock value. Um, I don't know. And as a parish priest, what's your goal? It's to take your parishioners, it's to lead their souls to heaven. And if you're, he's building up this fan base, so he's bringing more people into his parish. He's raising more money for his parish, but where's it going? What's the end goal? And for him, I think he really just needs to figure that out, come up with a game plan, what he's going to do. Um, for a celebrity priest, it's tough because at a certain point you might just want to say the heck with it. I'm going to go to a monastery for the rest of my life and never interact with the public, or very rarely interact with the public. That would probably be a good thing for him as well. But that's it. That's all I got for you today. Father Altman, you know, let's we can pray for him. Pray that he'll make the right decisions. Um, pray that the bishops will make the right decisions. His bishop, Bishop Strickland, who really knows what's going to happen. But these are some of my expectations. What are your expectations? Let me know in the comments down below. But at the end of the day, we're the laity, and we have a voice to support Father Altman. We can support Bishop Strickland because he's going to take a lot of criticism for this. I'm sure the heretic media, National Catholic Distorter, and the America magazine will be after him very strongly, and a lot of the bishops too. Hello, Patty from. Nice to see you tune in the whole way from Ireland. I hope your weather's great as ours is here. But anyway, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. We are the laity, and we will not be silent.